Welcome to the show about a game within a race. And there's a chicken. This is the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show, presented by Hercules Tires and Grunt Style Apparel. Confused yet? If not, these guys will help. Here are your fantasy racing pros, Greg Stump, Ryan Flores, and Tyler Burnett.
Well, Greg actually decided to skip this week, so it's only Ryan and I. Welcome to the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show. Why did he skip? Was he running late? Or?
He's just a bum.
He's a bum.
Greg couldn't make it today, but I'll take his spot.
Yeah, we got Skip in here instead, who was a big-time television guy this weekend.
Oh, yeah, we had, it was good to, that was a really good deal. We had my buddy Ron Kubik on the windshield of our car this week, who lost his life in Afghanistan in 2010. So we were able to honor him and get to talk about him and let people know, what he did. So that's what this past weekend's really about, and it's a bummer we didn't get the finish that we deserved and that he deserved, but we fought all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Until she went down in a blaze of glory. But yeah, that was a cool deal.
And if you don't know, he is a front tire changer for Blaney.
Ryan Blaney.
Not
Dave
Not
Blaney.
Dale or Dave. Or no, you're a front tire changer for Ryan Blaney, who was running second at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, we were fourth to second place car. I think
you were pretty good.
Was quite a bit better than everybody else, but with the 42 having troubles, did you pick him?
Yeah,
And
I
then,
had a
the 4
bad
car,
week.
Who Greg picked.
Blaney hurt me. Logano hurt me.
Who ran good?
What
was the 18? Who ran second?
The 18 ran good. The 78.
Who finished third? Who did I pick last week?
Going off averages here,
because I'm a number guy. I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin.
No.
Denny Hamlin.
Yep.
Thanks for your money, son.
Wow.
It's all right.
Thanks for your money, son. No. Thanks for your money, son. No. Thanks for your money, son.
I was just wondering how I did.
Oh, I think you might have beat us.
So, it's a numbers game, right? It's like baseball. But one big thing to take out of this weekend, Chevrolets are back in the top 10.
Oh, God. You're going back to the Jimmy Johnson thing again.
He passed us for second at one point in time on the outside.
First top 5 for Jimmy Johnson in 2018.
But it wasn't just him that was fast. The 24 had a rough day, but the one car was in the top 10. The 88 was in the top 10. The 9 was in the top 10. There were Chevys up there. The 31 was strong.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just the Kyle Larson show, holding the banner. It was that's a big deal, and that's a rough week where you use a Kevin Harvick or a Blaney, because those are two guys who are going to be strong the rest of the year, and if you use them this week, that sucks. But hopefully you use Kyle Busch.
I used Blaney. I did not use Harvick. I saved him. Thankfully, he didn't help me out on DraftKings, though. I was 100% Harvick.
Yeah.
Every single team.
And that's the hard part about jumping on the bandwagon sometimes, is it has to end at some point. But he will win a bunch more races this year.
Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be scared to go back to the Harvick well. So we're going to talk some fantasy today. We're going to Pocono, great racetrack.
The Tricky Triangle.
It's an interesting racetrack. It
is a very interesting racetrack. Actually, I was in the middle of a conversation where Cole Custer's running the race this weekend. He's a rookie, and Corey LaJoy is trying to explain to him how to get through the dog leg at the tunnel turn there. And those guys, just all of them, and the shift points and what they're doing. There's so much going on in this race this weekend, and it's a true driver's track, so it's going to be very exciting to watch.
We'll play Sideswipe next. This is the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show presented by Hercules Tires and Grunt Style.
MRN original programs stream on MRN.com. Check out NASCAR drivers on Motorsports Monday with Woody Kane and Joey Meyer. Sprint car racing on Wing Nation with Steve Post and Aaron Everett. Meet NASCAR team crews on Crew Call with Sammy Joe and Rocco. NASCAR local and regional racing on NASCAR Coast to Coast with Kyle Rickey and Hannah Newhouse. NHRA Talk on The Straight Line with Marty Huff and Doug Herbert. Your home for original motorsports talk. MRN.com.
Kyle Petty here. My friends at Click & Close, the official mortgage provider of NASCAR, have stepped up this year to support Victory Junction through the fastest lap of the race program on NASCAR radio. So join our team. Go to clickandclose.com/NASCAR today to donate $43 or more and help us give the gift of camp to children with serious medical conditions. That's clickandclose.com/NASCAR. And just look for the Victory Junction logo. Thanks to Click and Close and NASCAR Radio for their support this season.
O'Reilly. When it comes to safety, nothing is more important than your vehicle's brakes. If it's hard to stop or you hear squealing or grinding noises during braking, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts. You'll find the brake parts you need from trusted brands like Brake Best and Brake Best Select at everyday low prices. Play it safe with brakes from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Yay or nay? Go or stay? It's time for the inside line to sideswipe the competition.
All right, let's play a little sideswipe this week on the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show. We're heading to the Tricky Triangle. Daryl, what's our first one this week?
All right, we're going to start with Clint Boyer.
Boyer.
Huh.
What do you think?
I think he's very mediocre at Pocono.
What?
What do you mean, what?
You don't like? You're not on the floor.
Average finish of 14.1.
He finished sixth the last time we were there.
Sixth the last time we were there, and he has only 2 other top 10s in 10 starts. I think that he is a good garage pick. He's a garage driver.
Yeah.
Or if you want to save some other people with how good the Fords have been, and then they have a good motor.
Yeah.
So.
He could be a value on DraftKings if he doesn't qualify well like he did last week, but
sure.
The problem is he's probably going to qualify decently. I can buy in. I can swipe left on Boyer. What do y'all think?
Do we swipe right if it's good or bad? I thought we swiped right if it's good.
Wait, you liked Boyer?
Yeah, I would have picked him.
No.
I mean, he's better than like a.
I think he's too expensive.
Chris Buescher. Who has a win there?
All right, what's the next one? I thought you said that he was mediocre.
He's mediocre, but like I would take him over some people. Let's see who the next one is.
What do we got?
Chase Elliott.
Would you take him over him?
Not this year so far, but what I saw this past weekend, and he is higher on this list than he is. The 13.8 average finish of 13.8, but much less starts. So to Clint's 14.1 with 10 starts. Chase has 4 starts with 13.8, but he's got 2 top 10s and
he has 3 top 10s.
3 top 10s and this, a 33rd place finish.
Yeah.
So I would
10th, 8th, 4th. If the cars roll off fast enough for Chase Elliott, I'm okay. I'd buy in with him.
I'd swipe right for Chase this weekend.
No, he might be a good option. Wow, they're just swiping right.
Go.
He might be a good option to do something contrarian, getting away from the Kevin Harvicks, the Kyle Busches that have hurt you.
Mediocre as well.
Because Kyle hurt me last week because I didn't start him. Harvick hurt a lot of people because he was started and he wasn't very good.
I would say those 2 picks right there are aggressively average picks.
Aggressively average?
Yeah, no, the 14 and the 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right, what's our next
average?
Ricky Stenhouse II.
Old Steinhaus. Look at his sunglasses there.
Top 10 this week.
They were fast, weren't they? They were better.
He is really making Matt Kenseth think about coming back, is what it looks like. Ricky, I don't know that.
16th and 11th in his last 2 starts. He has a couple top 20s. He's going to have to qualify outside of the top 20.
Yeah, he's a gasser. I mean, he's a sprint car guy. He's one of those guys that puts it on the fence at those tracks like Charlotte that can get after it. This is not one of those places. This is definitely a different place.
Yeah, but Larson's good here.
But I would take the 14 and the 9 before I took the 17 this weekend. So if we're swiping left on the 14, I say we need to swipe left on the 17.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, we'll swipe left. I'm good with that. Was I going the right way? Yeah.
It's got the sign, has the mark on it. We have a cheat sheet.
Yeah, okay. What's our next one?
Let's go with Skip's buddy, Ryan Blaney.
Just swipe right. You can't bet against the home team.
The home team? How are you guys in the home team?
Well, because I'm on that team. That's my home.
Oh.
We won this race last year.
But you weren't very good in the second one.
Well, I think we crashed.
Yeah, what happened?
We had right front damage, and it broke the crush panel. We couldn't get it fixed, and it was a rough day. But We went, so it's the same streak we're on this year. We're fast, but we can't finish. That's where we're at right now. We're in the middle of that. We've been through that the last 3 years at some point in time. This race last year broke that streak. So hopefully we can rebound. With as fast as he's been, I would
He might have a shot.
He's not going to have a shot.
I mean, so he might have a shot at winning the race.
He might have a shot at winning this race, and this is a big strategy race. But if your fast cars are always the ones that can take advantage of strategy. So
Swipe right.
I like them. I work for them. I got no choice. If it was Sonoma, I wouldn't pick them, but Pocono, we won.
Who's going to be better, though?
Who's going to be better?
Who do you think is going to be better than Blaney?
I think I think your average contenders. I think
18,
the 11's good here. The 2 car is very good here. So I think that he's going to be up there top 5 car.
All right, we'll talk more about who could be good this week. Those are Sideswipe, right and left, whatever you say. I don't know. Clint Boyer.
We're not good at Tinder.
Did we pick left on Clint Boyer?
Yeah, you went left hard on Clint Boyer.
No, I didn't go hard after him. I said he could be good off the chuck.
He's aggressively average right now, especially at this track. I think at Richmond or Loudon, that's a better track for him, or Martinsville.
Yeah.
At Pocono, flat in 2 corners. The other one's got banking, but it's a place where he could be good and could pull an upset, but average at best.
All right, we'll come back. We'll tell you who else is going to be good this week. Maybe some sleepers as we head to the Tricky Triangle at Pocono. This is the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show presented by Hercules Tires.
Whatever you drive, wherever you go, Hercules Tires will get you there. Whether you're running on dirt or running a job, our dependable, high-quality tires are the perfect fit for your needs. For unmatched value, selection, and warranty with industry-leading road hazard protection, there's only one choice: Hercules Tires. To learn more, visit HerculesTire.com or call 800-677-9535. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
Grunt Style. The American fighting spirit is in everything we make. We are 500 patriots and veterans strong, bringing clothing manufacturing back to the United States of America. Always moving forward, never retreating, never giving up. We are Grunt Style, and this we'll defend. Get yours at gruntstyle.com.
Calling all admirers of the King.
For Richard Petty, the STP Pontiac.
We have the place for you. Celebrate the life and career of NASCAR's all-time win leader, Richard Petty.
The hat came about in the late 70s.
From the legend behind the King's famous crown to thrills and spills that the Hall of Famer had over the years.
Petty is sliding, slamming into the wall.
It's Richard Petty's Road to Royalty, and it's available for free to download on iTunes and MRN.com right now.
Welcome back to the Inside Line.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show as we get set to go racing in Pocono this weekend on Sunday, if it doesn't rain.
Rain is the theme of this year so far.
Yeah, well, it's the theme every time we go to Pocono, isn't it?
I don't have any rain gear either, so I just get wet at the track. My rain gear was back ordered. But yeah, Pocono, it always rains at some point in time, so you just get ready for it. But heck, It's been raining at Charlotte the last 3 years, too, for the 600, and we lucked out this weekend.
Yeah, and last week it was supposed to rain during the 600, and it didn't.
It did rain during the Xfinity race and made it the longest day ever.
Oh, did you work the Xfinity race?
Oh, yeah. I was with, I did tires and interior for Austin Cindric on the 12 car there just to fill in. But that was a long day.
Nice.
So.
That sounds like an awesome time. All right, let's talk more about the drivers going to Pocono. Who do you like?
So, I mean, I'm going to point out the elephant in the room between you and I is that Eric Jones has the best average finish. It's only 2 starts, but 2 top 10s, 1 top 5. A 3rd and an 8th place finish and 2 starts there is very strong. And a track that is pretty difficult.
He hasn't done anything this year.
He hasn't been.
He had a fast car last week in the Coke 600, but did not capitalize on that.
Trouble on pit road. The 95 car drug his pit gun out of the box. Slowed them down, lost a lot of track position, but still, the Gibbs cars are fast. The 11 car, the 19 is showed speed.
Yeah.
The 18 car and the 4 are dominant, but those 2 guys are in a league of their own right now. So if you're gonna pick Eric Jones or you have him sitting around and you need to use him, this week is the week to pull him out with 2 top 10s, and you going down the list here. So we're just going off average finish. Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez, another young guy in the top 5 there of average finish. With he's got a 15th place finish and a 7th. He's another guy that I think would be good.
7th the last time we were there. I like Brad Keselowski probably the most of the guys not named Harvick or Kyle Busch. 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd in his last, what is that, 5 straight top 5s now.
And one of those should have been a win, but he checked out to try to get a piece of trash off the grill.
That was the one that Junior
got by
won.
him.
Yeah.
You know, so...
the 2nd place finish in 15.
Maybe thinking a little bit too much there, but definitely always a strong contestant. It's tender every time we go there, and I would definitely have him on my team this weekend.
Harvick, 3 straight top 5s. 2nd, 4th, and then 4 straight top 10s. He finished 9th in this race in 2016. I think Harvick's going to be good. There's no question about that.
No doubt. I mean, every week, you know, we talked to Travis Geisler, our competition director, before the race this weekend. I said, who's good? He said, the same guys that always are. The 18, the 4, the 42, the 78, you know? And then the 12 we've crept our way in there to be very good. But definitely the 2 car. I think Joey's he's got to win here. He's been decent here.
Yeah.
But strategy. Last year we had a loose wheel to start this race. I had a loose wheel, and it looked like it took us out, but it actually put us on the first car with tires on the last restart that got us the right strategy to get to the lead. And
so you say you won that race for you guys?
Mistakenly, backhandedly won that race.
Did you still get in trouble for that?
Yeah, it was still frowned upon, very much so. But the victory lane made it a little bit better. So it's crazy how that strategy is going to work out this weekend, because you know there's going to be 2 different sets. People are going to pit early and play the race backwards, and then other people are going to try to make it so they have fresh tires at the end. So it'll be exciting to watch.
Do we ever see attrition here?
Yeah, I think so for sure, especially with what you have with shifting, you know, trying to take care of your car. And then with the corners that they have there, the track is a 2-mile track, but with the corners, when they all go into the corner together, it races more like a short track. Because you know what? Do you know what track? You know what tracks the corners are made out of?
One of them's Indy.
The dog leg.
One of them's I don't know. What are the other ones?
Turn 1. Now
Memphis
correct me if I'm
one?
wrong here. Turn 1, Trenton Speedway.
Yeah, Trenton. Yep.
Turn 2, Indianapolis, Turn 2. We'll call it Turn 2. The tunnel turn, Indianapolis. Turn 3, Milwaukee. Fact check me there. Make sure I'm right.
He's probably wrong. He's probably wrong.
No. But always an interesting race. It's
a
just
good place.
different.
It's
just
different. Whenever we get on the track, if it's not raining.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what transpires. And did you see how good the 95 was this weekend? I don't know where he ended up, but he was running.
He was running a lot better
in the top.
The Chevy sit on some kind of motor package or something this weekend?
Not sure. It had to be a little bit of everything, how bad they've been. They've had to hit on a little bit here and there, so excited to see where they go.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that. Under the Rock is coming up next. This is the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show presented by Hercules Tires and Grunt Style.
Need auto parts but can't get to a store right now? Head to O'ReillyAuto.com. Buy your parts online and pick them up in any of the 5,000 O'Reilly Auto Parts stores nationwide. No shipping cost, easy returns, and convenient pickup on your schedule. Shop your way at O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
All the dirt, winged excitement, and closest racing in America is featured each week on MRN's Winged Nation. Steve Post and our team of dirt racing experts bring you a trackside perspective on the heroes and personalities of sprint car racing. From Pennsylvania to California, the Midwest, Florida, and of course, Knoxville. Tune in to MRN's Winged Nation, presented by Sage Fruit, each Saturday on MAV TV. And MRN's Winged Nation, presented by Hercules Tires. Live Tuesdays at noon Eastern and on demand at MRN.com.
Things happen fast in racing, and if you don't know where to look, you can miss it all. With Legend from Racing Electronics, you'll never miss another moment. Legend gives you live fan vision video, in-car cameras, and stats at NASCAR and other Premier Series events. And the next generation race scanner for unfiltered driver and crew audio at any motorsports event nationwide. NASCAR fans have never been closer to the action. Welcome to the future of the fan experience. Learn more by visiting racingelectronics.com.
Do you live your life up under a rock? Or are you Tyler Burnett?
Welcome back to the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show. Under the Rock, what are you doing over there?
I am writing down Greg's pick.
Oh, Greg made a pick. Okay.
Yep.
Before we
will show that later.
Before we do that, let's play some Under the Rock. What do we got, Daryl?
All right, so one of the actors in this picture is from about an hour outside of Pocono. Now, I don't know if Ryan will know this one. He grew up outside of Pocono. I don't know if Ryan will know this one, but you should at least, because you're an old Ohio radio guy, and we talk about this show a lot.
I wouldn't say old Ohio radio guy.
Oh, yeah. So, Donald, go ahead and pop the video up.
Do you know who that is?
Oh, look at me, brother. This is all you. This is not. I'm thankful that this is not.
You can give me the show.
I'm just gonna guess
at either one of the actors, characters' names, whatever.
Okay, the guy on the right. Is this really bad? You said Ohio media guy, Jerry Springer.
Yep.
Is that not Jerry Springer?
The guy on the left. The guy on the left looks like a skinny Hulk Hogan. Maybe a skinny older version of Hulk Hogan with that blonde hair and that mustache. I don't know any of that.
That is a TV show called WKRP in Cincinnati. It was about a radio station in Cincinnati, Ohio. The two characters were Dr. Johnny Fever
Craig
and Les
would be
Nessman.
really mad at me.
Les Nessman is Richard Sanders. He grew up about an hour outside of Pocono.
So they're based in Cincinnati, so I was pretty close with Jerry Springer.
You were not close with Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer.
All right, let's bring in Rango.
Rango.
Come on, bring him in. Hello?
It's coming.
Oh, I can't hear it. Rich, you didn't even get the rock thrown on here.
I got to throw the rock? Oh, okay. All right, hang on.
Hold on, we had a malfunction. Rich threw the rock. Alright, bring in Rango. Oh, wait, I guess I gotta get hit by the rock first. For not getting... Jerry Springer was close.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. Close.
You sit here and act like you know any of these. But
Drew Carey. Was he from Cincinnati as well?
He's from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Is that right, Daryl?
Yeah. At the end.
Rango's picks. Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Eric Jones, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch is the pole winner. Stage 1 is Kyle Busch. Stage 2 is Kevin Harvick. Winner is Kevin Harvick. I think Rango is saving Kyle Busch this week.
Yeah, it's not a bad move. I mean, by the numbers, he's not great here. He won the last race here, but it's not his best racetrack. And there's better tracks for him. And you got to save him some weeks. There are some weeks where you can't use Kyle Busch every week.
We should have used him last week, and I saved him.
We should have. Well, why did you save him when he was on the pole? Did you not? You don't put him in your lineup?
Some cars on the pole aren't going to be good cars. I mean, he wasn't that great in practice.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a really bad tweet about that. And here's Rango's team right there. I had a really bad tweet. I said something about, you don't want to start Kyle Busch, you want to start Kevin Harvick, and look how that ended up.
Nobody's going to watch us anymore. Well, Kevin Harvick did drive from 57th to 4th or 3rd and blew a tire, so he was on his way.
All right, who's our picks to win?
My pick this weekend to win this race, Brad Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski.
Can't go with Ryan Blaney.
You still get a bonus from a Penske win, don't you?
Yes. But I would, if it was me and I had to pick somebody else and I wanted to save someone like that for later in the year, I'd go with Eric Jones.
Eric Jones? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
I'm a numbers guy.
Rango apparently doesn't like that pick.
Hey, Eric Jones is on his lineup.
Oh, Jones is on the lineup.
Rango. Me and Rango are tight. Who are you picking?
Pick to win. Kyle Busch.
Not a bad pick. Would you like to know who Greg picked?
Yeah, let's get who Greg
went
picked.
with somebody new this week.
He didn't show up today.
You might not be able to see it.
Go in this camera.
78. Yeah.
This camera.
That is off-axis Greg, the 78.
Of course he picked the
MTJ.
78.
There it is. Yeah. Greg Strumpf. Going out on a limb this weekend with the same guy who won.
He always picks
15 races last year or whatever.
They're
he won.
struggling right now, no?
They're not struggling. They're a top 5 car. They're just not winning every race by a half a lap like they won last year. So it's the same thing when people say Jimmy Johnson's struggling.
His first top 5.
Hey, you don't pull on Superman's cape. He's in the points right now to be in the chase. And
he'll make the chase.
He can win his 8th championship.
Yeah, no question. We go to Michigan next week on the Inside Line Fantasy Racing Show. Join us then. The weekend update will come out probably sometime Saturday, heading into the Sunday race. Enjoy the Pocono race. It's going to be tricky. Hopefully Ryan can win again for the 2nd straight year.
Yeah, that'd be great.